Hey, what's up guys, it's Ashtyn here with Support Your Brothers. This week, the video topic is choosing a new name. So, when choosing a new name, you basically just want to find one that you like and feel like fits you. I would say, there's no real specific way to do it, other than to just, list out a couple of name options that you like. Go down the line, try them out, have your family start calling. If your family's open to it, have them start calling you by your new chosen name. If you feel like it doesn't fit, communicate with them that you feel like it doesn't fit and try out a new one. There are a couple things you can do that you might want to try out. I know for me, choosing one that was very similar to my birth name was important, just because I felt like it would make it easier on a lot of people if I kept my name similar. It's less of a change, but you don't necessarily have to do that. Let's see, what else? Like, I actually chose Ashtyn because one of my coworkers was like, oh yeah, I was at my job and I was going through my files and whatever, and there's this guy and his name is Ashtyn and it's spelled it Ashtyn, and I just thought it was interesting and I thought you could use it because it was very similar to your birth name, and spelled kind of almost the same. So I stuck with it. I had my girlfriend start calling me it by calling me Ashtyn, and it fit and I felt comfortable, and I thought, taking into consideration that having my family be supportive and comfortable was a very important thing to me, and making my transition easy on them was a very important factor, so I stuck with that name. You don't necessarily have to do that, like I said. Just make out a list of names. Start with your first name, find a first name that you like, make out a list of names that you like, and start going down that list until you find one that fits. And once you find one, you'll know if it fits or not. It'll just feel natural. Once you find a name, you'll know. It immediately, for me at least, it immediately clicked. It might take you a couple tries to figure it out. Another option, you could ask your parents, if you're comfortable and they're comfortable and everybody's open and honest, you could ask your parents, be like, so if I was born a boy, like, what would you have named me? You can ask them for their help. What would you have named me? What would have been my first name? What would have been my middle name? And if you think that those names fit you, well then there you go. You included your parents in on one of the important steps. Otherwise, I would just start, like I said, first name, make a list of names that you like as a first name, go down the list until you find one that you like. In terms of middle name, pick a middle name, you can do the same thing, pick, lists of names and kind of find one that you like and try it out try out saying your entire name, and if you like it, then there you go. For me, I'm part Japanese, so having a Japanese middle name was very, very important. So I went to my grandma and I had her think of a middle name for me. So that's how I got my middle name. So if there's someone that's important to you in your family, you can go to them and ask them. There are basically infinite ways to choose a new name. You just have to find the one that fits, and once you find one that fits, you'll know. If you have any questions about, picking a name or certain names that you are looking at and want opinions on them, feel free to ask us. Again, these are opinions, so you by no means have to listen to them. Just based off of what we think would fit best. It all comes down to what fits you best and what fits your personality and what you like and what you want to be called. You want to make sure that you pick a name that you're happy with and you feel fits who you are. You don't want to pick a name and then get your name changed and then like 3 years down the line feel like it doesn't fit and want to change it again. Name changes are very costly, as I'm learning. I filed for my name change and it wasn't cheap. But you just want to make sure that you have a name that fits you and fits your personality and you're comfortable with at the end of the day. Really, that's all I have for advice. I don't know, you can't really I feel like every person finds their name in their own time, in their own way. You just have to find one. And it could take you a couple months to find one, and that's okay. Be patient with it, because once you find it, trust me, once you find your name, you'll know. And it may take you may get it on the first try, it may take a couple months and a couple different names, but once you find it, you'll know, and then just stick with that. And, it'll make life a lot easier, and choosing a name can be fun, so just try and make it fun. You get to choose whatever name you want. Alright guys, thanks for listening. Make sure you guys check us out on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. We've got a deal on all of our merchandise right now where you get free shipping through September, so make sure you guys go check some of that stuff out. That's a really good deal. Our shirts aren't that expensive, plus you get free shipping, so who wouldn't want that? And make sure you guys give us a follow on everything, and make sure feel free to come to us for questions or advice or whatever. If you want to have a talk with us, just have a talk. We're all pretty open. We're all willing to help, so just make sure you guys give us a talk. Thanks for listening, and I'll see you guys next week with a new video topic.